thanks for hosting us here in Vegas. Right?
Oh, my pleasure.
Every year we come here as a sport to enjoy wrestling, and people are competing in a bunch of tournaments, and it seems like the people here in Vegas that are involved in the wrestling community enjoy having us here and treat us good.
Oh, it's our favorite time of year, honestly. It's Christmas in Vegas.
Yeah, right. I mean, believe it or not, we just had snow in Colorado.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a little bit different, but you guys got some special things going on with the club, Las Vegas Wrestling Club, and the men that come in and compete and get ready to compete in the Masters and Veterans.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. The Masters is the tournament is honestly just a small part of it. You know, about 9 years ago, I walked into a wrestling room and there was a few guys practicing. I think I was going with my son at that time who was heading for Fargo, and there were some older guys wrestling, like Kevin Pine and a number of the other ones, and I said, hey, can I join you guys? They go, well, of course. And so one thing, I had no desire to ever compete again. I just had wrestled in college and I wanted to have some fun. And from that turned in, then of course when Kevin took the job up in Washington, it kind of left a void. So we established a Facebook page and some other things, and found some places to practice, and turned from 5 guys to 10 guys to 20 plus guys. You know, got ourselves all registered with USA Wrestling, and little by little, because it's such a transient town, new people would move into town, and I would get messages, hey, would love to see what you guys are all about. Or I'd have somebody on vacation, they say, can we practice with you for a few days? So just one thing's happened after another. I think right now we're at 6 or 7 world medalists, uncountable amounts of U.S. Open champions now.
Yeah, absolutely, got those stop signs.
Yeah, in fact, you know, we even took a step further this year, and we elected board members. Got officially our nonprofit, so when our guys are going to Worlds, that they can get donations that kind of help them, you know, mitigate some of those costs of competing for the USA. Because obviously in the Masters Veterans Division, we pay our own way on everything.
Yep.
So, you know, that helps out a little bit too. But you know, even more than that, you know, we get guys that have wrestled 1 or 2 years in high school that come in, and they fit in just as well. You know, we're really kind of since we're only an exclusive men's club, there's no kids or anything in it, it's just become a very tight group of people, and we're really proud of that.
And you guys host people from other countries when they want to come to Vegas. You had some tournaments?
Absolutely. We hosted the 61 and over World Championships last summer, and the fellas from South Africa came in for a couple days early and practiced with us for a week, and you know, we picked them up at the hotels and took them where they needed to go, and we had the guys from Republic of Georgia, a few from Mongolia. We've had probably 15, 20 countries in our room over the years, and everybody knows they're welcome there. You know, we only charge $50 for the entire year for membership, just enough to kind of help us pay for our club dues and stuff. You know, people are shocked when they ask us what we charge, but we've always truly been a non-profit. You know,
everyone is pretty much a wrestling veteran, meaning they've been coaches, they've been around it. I mean, does anyone decide what the practice is going to be? Is there somebody that's considered head coach?
Well, officially I am. Charles has done an outstanding job. He is
only an NCAA champ. You know?
Well, but even more, he's an evil genius of waking up in the middle of the night and thinking of something new. He calls me all the time. we kind of joke that we're twins and we're separated at birth. This for the simple fact we think on very similar lines. So yeah, we share that. There's really no ego in our club. That's what is really awesome. You know, people ask, you know, to do different things. You know, we want to work in parterre more. We do it. You know, are we working Greco today? We'll do it. We stay pretty flexible. You know, we don't really run what you would see like in a college practice or high school practice. Everybody kind of warms up, hand fights, gets their cardio up. We work on 1 or 2 small things, what people need. Kind of just really help out based on what we need at that time.
Yeah, when you get new guys, you know, obviously it gives it more challenges to help bring them along, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You know, guys come in the room, it's funny, the younger guys come in the room, and the first thing we tell them is, hey, listen, there's the garbage can over there and there's the door, please don't puke on our mat. And the 19, 20-year-old, 30-year-old guys that haven't wrestled in a few years, they laugh, and almost always they run for that bucket. And we know if they throw up and they come back to second practice, we have them hooked for life.
Kind of like when we're in junior high. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys want to try wrestling? Well, come on, let's see what you got.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and you know, like I said, honestly, every day it's a new challenge. I've had a half a dozen people walk up to me, and one guy said today, hey, I have a second home in Vegas. What nights do you guys practice? I'd love to get back into it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, large group of your team likes to go overseas too, right?
Yeah, Yeah, in fact, this year I think we'll probably have 4 or 5 guys on the 61 and over world team, and we'll probably have 2 of us that are heading to Poland in October for the 61 and over.
That's awesome. Well, how's this tournament going for your group? I've seen a lot of guys walk around with some hardware.
Yeah, honestly, I've been so busy between wrestling myself and running around coaching, I can't tell you how many champions we've had, but our numbers are a little smaller this year in it than we've had in the past, but truly everybody that was in our points was from our club. So we're happy with where it's at.
Well, hey, congratulations on a great success. And how'd you do?
4th and 3rd.
Okay.
So yeah, some of the younger guys are creeping in. They're getting a little older, have made some tougher matches, but had some great battles.
Well, and when the tournament grows, it gets tougher for everybody, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
We'll keep this sucker rolling, right?
Absolutely, it's the best.
Excellent. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.